You've heard of the Great Wall. You've seen the bustling streets of Beijing and Shanghai. But what if I told you there's another side to China? A hidden realm of untouched beauty and ancient mystery, where nature paints landscapes more vivid than dreams. And time moves differently, almost like it's standing still. These are the places whispered about in old stories. Rainbow-colored mountains, floating villages, crystal blue lakes, ancient towns carved into cliffs, and valleys where no roads lead. Places so surreal, even those born in China have never seen them. Some are sacred, some forgotten, others too remote, too wild, or too enchanted to believe they're real. But they exist. In a land stretching from icy tundras to tropical rainforests. From deserts that burn to peaks that touch the sky, unseen China is waiting to be discovered. So open your mind, leave behind the cities you know, and come with us on a journey to the hidden heart of one of the world's oldest civilizations. This is Unseen China. The hidden, the sacred, the unimaginable. Part 1. Zhangye Danxia, Rainbow Mountains. Gansu Province. First stop. Zhangye Danxia. A painter's dream, brought to life by Mother Nature herself. These rainbow-colored mountains look like they were drawn with pastel crayons. Layers of red, orange, yellow, and green stretch across the landscape like ribbons. Formed over millions of years, the unique mineral deposits created this natural kaleidoscope. Despite its beauty, many Chinese people have never visited. It feels like a forgotten corner of Mars, right here on Earth. Part 2. Wulingyuan Forest, Hunan Province. Welcome to the real-life Pandora. The Wulingyuan Forest is home to over 3,000 sandstone pillars, some towering more than 200 meters. Covered in lush green vegetation, these pillars rise through the mist like ancient guardians. This place inspired James Cameron's floating mountains in Avatar. Yet, it remains relatively unknown outside nearby regions. Walking through here feels like wandering inside a fantasy novel. Part 3. Jiuzhaigou Valley, Sichuan Province. Hidden in the mountains of Sichuan is a valley that looks like it came out of a dream. Jiuzhaigou, known as the Valley of 9 Villages, boasts lakes so clear you can see the bottom from meters above. Waterfalls cascade down mossy cliffs, and during autumn, the valley explodes in reds, golds, and oranges. UNESCO protected and sacred to local Tibetans, Jiuzhaigou is still unknown to many across the globe. Part 4. Guizhou's Libo Forest and Karst Wonderland. In the less traveled Guizhou province lies Libo, a land of emerald jungles and limestone towers. It's a karst paradise, often hidden by mist and mystery. UNESCO once called it one of the world's most intact subtropical ecosystems. Here, minority Miao and Sri people live in harmony with nature. The rivers glow green under sunlight, and the caves go deeper than legend tells. Part 5. Enshi Grand Canyon, Hubei Province. Think the Grand Canyon only exists in the US? Think again. China's Enshi Grand Canyon is a lesser-known gem with jaw-dropping scenery. Its limestone cliffs are sheer and majestic, and the hanging bridges offer dizzying views into the abyss. Yet few tourists ever make it here. You might hike for hours and never meet another soul. Part 6. Dongchuan Redland. Yunnan Province. Mother Nature's palette continues in Yunnan. Dongchuan Redland is like a massive oil painting. Rich iron-rich soil makes the hills a deep red, contrasting with vibrant green crops and deep blue skies. The landscape changes with the seasons, and every moment is a photo opportunity. Most Chinese tourists don't even know this place exists, but it's one of the most photogenic spots in the country. Part 7. Yading Nature Reserve, the last Shangri-La. Yading is not just a reserve, it's a spiritual sanctuary. With 3 holy snow mountains revered by Tibetan Buddhists, crystal-clear lakes, and untouched forests, this is the closest you'll get to true Shangri-La. The peaks seem to pierce the heavens. Pilgrims walk these trails in silence. It's remote, sacred, and absolutely stunning. Part 8. Tulou clusters of Fujian. Imagine a fortress but made of earth. The Fujian tulou are ancient circular buildings, some dating back to the 12th century. They housed entire clans, hundreds of people living in harmony inside thick earthen walls. Some structures rise 5 stories high, but you'll find no luxury here. Just tradition, resilience, and beauty in simplicity. Part 9. Detian Waterfall, Guangxi Province. The Detian Falls are Asia's largest transnational waterfall, shared by China and Vietnam. Water crashes down in waves, surrounded by lush rice paddies and misty cliffs. It's one of China's most powerful sights, yet often overlooked in favor of more famous ones. But here, you feel the pulse of raw, untamed nature. Part 10. Ghost City of Fendu, Chongqing. Now, for something eerie. Fendu Ghost City is built around the concept of the afterlife, rooted in Taoist mythology. Statues of demons and judges guard the path to the underworld. Temples and bridges represent the soul's journey after death. Locals believe it's a real gateway to the spirit realm. Spine-chilling, yet deeply spiritual. Part 11. Hemu Village, Xinjiang. Tucked away in the far north of Xinjiang, near the Russian and Mongolian borders, is Hemu Village. It's home to the Tuva and Kazakh ethnic minorities. With wooden cabins, grazing horses, and fog drifting over the mountains, Hemu feels like a scene from a forgotten fairy tale. In autumn, the golden forests turn the entire valley into a magical land. China is more than skyscrapers and tourist hotspots. It's a land of quiet valleys and thunderous cliffs, of ancient stories whispered by wind and stone. Beyond the headlines lies a country carved by time, where empires once rose and faded, and where nature still holds the final word. In the folds of its mountains, behind hidden doors and over forgotten paths, exist places that defy imagination. So untouched, so sacred, even locals pause in disbelief. These are not just destinations, they are living museums of wonder, portals to history, beauty, and silence. From the jade rivers of Guizhou to the golden fields of Dongchuan, from the spirit bridges of Fendu to the icy stillness of Hemu, these places remind us of something rare in our world today: mystery, awe, peace. You won't find them on travel brochures, you won't hear them trending online. But for those who seek more than souvenirs, they are waiting. This is not the China seen in postcards or packed tours. This is the heartbeat of an unseen world. This is unseen China.